Well, the yellow brick road has led to Portland. A high-energy reimagining of The Wizard of Oz is now playing at Keller Auditorium.
Yes, and we are joined now by one of the touring Broadway show cast members of The Wiz, Kyla Jade. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. So first, tell us about the background of this new revival, because this first premiered on Broadway in 1975, right?
Yes. Yeah. So this is the 50th anniversary of that Broadway tour. So it's actually not a reimagining of this is an iteration of The Wizard of Oz. It's a reimagining of The Wiz.
Got it.
So that iteration, before the movie happens, before all of that, it's basically just taking us into a newer world where younger people can have something to look at too in the audience.
That's amazing. So tell us about how you got your role on the show and kind of like what that moment was when you got it.
Well, just like everyone else, auditioning and wondering and hoping and praying. But no, I've always wanted to play a villain. I was not the young girl who wanted to be a Disney princess. I saw Little Mermaid and I was like, Ursula is amazing.
Yes.
So they just have the better song.
That's right.
So I wanted to do something different. I'm new to Broadway, but I'm not new to the music industry. So I've done a lot in the industry. And so I wanted to do something different. And this was a yes, and I'm so grateful that I got it.
Yeah, well, tell us about the two characters you play, two different roles, and they involve very different costumes and makeup, which I'm sure that is difficult to pull off in a short amount of time. So tell us about that.
I play Aunt Em. I start the show as Aunt Em, and she is everyone's auntie. So she's warm, but she's fierce, but she is kind, and I patterned her after my mother. So it was important to me that I could immediately find that warmth, and my mom is that person. Eveline, on the other hand, is a diva. She's strong, she's boisterous, she's big, but she's also very sensitive. So to be able to find both of those roles nightly, but try to make them polar opposites has been a challenge, but a very rewarding one.
And the costume and the backstage makeup
let me
changes.
tell you, honey, I love Eveline's dress. It was made specifically for me. It's actually different from the one on Broadway.
Oh, cool.
I saw the one on Broadway, and I was like, I mean, that's cool, but she's the queen. And they said, don't tease us. So now I have this gorgeous, very heavy gown that I wear nightly. And yes, it's a very fast change.
Okay, and that's the costume, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, it looks amazing. Love it. So you said this is a reimagining of The Wiz.
Yes.
But is it an adaptation of The Wizard of Oz book or the movie at all?
See, I think that's where, well, would you say that Wicked is a readaptation? Or would you just say that they are different stories?
Yeah, I would agree.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
So basically what it is you're coming from the Black experience, but the story is finding home. So you find home in a lot of different things. And so I think you don't do it justice by saying it's by saying is it an adaptation, but you do learn that looking at it as a different cultural reference, you can see it that way.
That's really interesting. So with that kind of lens, do you think that the show has messages that are relevant for people today?
Absolutely. Well, that's why it's 50 years and it's still relevant.
Yeah.
Is that everyone is looking for home, whether it be in your job, whether it be family, whether it be love, whether it be security. We're all searching for something. So you can find something in that story of a journey to finding whatever home is represents for you.
And tell us about traveling from city to city. What is that like? Does each location have a different audience vibe? And how's Portland been on your one night so far?
That's actually a very awesome question. Some people get the references immediately. Others are just happy to be there. So it really just depends. All audiences are different, but everyone enjoys it. So how people show that gratitude can show up in many ways. Portland is already a dream. You can tell that this city loves the arts, and they've already come out and supported in droves. And I told a young lady earlier, as soon as the curtain started coming up, we heard Portland backstage. And so that just makes it exciting to perform for you every night.
Very cool.
Well, do you have a favorite moment in the show?
There's a lot of moments that I love. My favorite moment is Act 2, Scene 1. I'm not in it, but it is my favorite. It's my favorite. It is literally the show in one moment. There's dancing and choreography and costuming and lighting and music. And it is literally a journey through time when it comes to music. And it is excellent. I can't do anything they're doing, but I love to watch it.
Well, it's probably the one moment as well that you're backstage and you just get to watch. Yeah, you can appreciate what's happening around you. Well, it sounds amazing. The Wiz is playing at Keller Auditorium through Sunday. Tickets are still available. Just head to BroadwayInPortland.com for showtimes and to get your tickets. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.